Pythagoras question 3. Now Pythagoras only works with right angled triangles, so we know that this is a right angled triangle because that means this is 90 degrees. Now as usual, they'll give you two sides and they will expect you to work out the third side, which in this case I'll call C, the unknown side. Now it's very simple. You just square all three sides. So for example, 7 square, and then this side here is 10, so 10 square, and the unknown C, if you square it you get C square. Now obviously this here is opposite the 90 degrees and it's called the hypotenuse. This line here is called the hypotenuse and it's the longest side, and these will always be the two shorter side. So whenever you're trying to work out the longer side, you add the square of the two shorter sides. So you put an add sign here, a plus sign there. So the square of the two shorter sides always equals the square of the longer side. So you square all three sides, and if you work out the longer side, you add, like I have in this case, the square of this short side and the square of this short side. So 7 square add 10 square, which will always give you the square of the longer side. So what's 7 square? 49. What's 10 square? 100. And that would be equal to C square. So what's 49 add 100? That's 149 is equal to C square. Now to get C, we have to square root both sides. We want just C on its own now. We don't want C square anymore. So we have to square root both sides. So square root of 149 is equal to C. And the square root of 149 is 12.21. So 12.21 is C. And that is to 2 decimal points, because the real answer is quite a few more digits after decimal. So I've rounded it up to 2 decimal places and got the answer to be 12.21. Now the question said work out the perimeter of the triangle. That perimeter means if you're walking around all three sides from there to there to there, how much is it? So how long is the distance? So we know that this is 7 here. So 7, we know that this is 10, add 10, and we've just worked out that C, the longest side, is 12.21. So we have to add that now. And we add all three sides together, we will get an answer of 29.21 centimeters. And remember, I rounded the answer to this bit to 2 decimal places.